Hello everybody and welcome to Builder's Edition. And since I have started my YouTube over from scratch pretty much, I wanted to show you Builder's Edition in kind of a tutorial form for all of the new people who's never played or is having trouble getting started. So first of all, whenever you load in, you'll see a little block comes up that gives you the option to run through a tutorial. And basically what that tells you is to be able to come in here, get an axe, and go sell wood, get chop a tree and all that. I'll cover that in a moment, but first I wanted, since I'm over here, to show you the map. Most of all the wood that you need to use will be here. This is a bridge, and you can get to all these fairly easily, but you will need to learn how to drive the boat to get, see, you can drive across the bridges here and get over to the jungle, but you need a boat to get to Kind Island, Stonehenge, the Neon Cave, which also has your neon glass and your platinum and gold, and then also to the Blue Cave. And then there is a water shop which has all your electronics and lighting needs and a few other little knick-knacky items. So you're going to have to learn how to drive the boat, which I will cover in a separate video. For now, let me teleport over. No, let's just go in the store. Okay, so when you start, if you've never built before or you're new and you're not quite getting it, okay, first you'll go to the land store over there and you will buy a plot. And all you got to do is buy one plot, and then you come over here, you buy an axe. And you're going to want this. You start with 50,000, so you have plenty to get this. Get the debarker, get the 1x1 square thing, and then also get the truck so you have something to drive around in. You're going to want those items for sure. I am VIP, so I'm going to teleport. Okay, so I have my 1x1 planker, I have my debarker, I have the little truck, and of course I have my VIP axe. If you buy VIP, you can buy that axe in your VIP shop for 5,000. So that's pretty much all you need for getting started. And then to make money, you have one of two ways to do it. Chop down any tree anywhere in the map, drive it over to the wood drop-off, and you can sell it here. You make more money if you put it through the debarker first. And do not put it through the 1x1 if you're going to sell it, because then you got to haul all these little bitty squares over to sell them. And but you can take your debarked wood and put it in the drop thing, or you can go to your blueprints, which everybody has every blueprint imaginable already loaded. And you can go to the conveyor belt section and get yourself a furnace and sell it on your plot. This also comes in handy, so it just depends on how you want to do it. Let me get one of these. As to, ease of access, of course, is to have it on your plot. And there we go. I sold one, made some money. So that's pretty much the basics. And then, of course, like I said, you have all of your blueprints already together, so you can choose just about anything that you want to build and go hunt trees and find your type of tree that you want. Again, the map will help you. If you go into your menu option at the top of the screen and go to game updates, there's some tips with the updates that'll help you kind of figure out where things are. But for the most part, let me just hop back over to the start. If you look over here, this kind of tells you where to go to find the wood. Oh, you need the boat to get to Small Island and the end cave and the foil cave. So that's there. So I recommend you drive around and find what you need. Most of what you need is, like I said, going to be easy to get to without the boat. And then, of course, you'll want to learn how to drive the boat to get to the other areas. The smooth lands is where you're going to find most of your smooth wood. You just click on that, all the different colors, and then of course your wood. Most of that is available in the main map area someplace. So just drive around and play with it, cut down little pieces of tree and figure out what's what with the different types. But just to give you an idea, so you have all these are the different woods. The foil is in that little bitty cove area. You have different colors of glass. There's a glass area up the hill. Neon, you need to know how to drive the boat to get to some of it, and then some of it's in the snow area, some of it's over in Stonehenge. So yeah, smooth, all that's mostly in one area. There's a large of it is in one area, but it's also spread throughout the map a little bit. Then you have the ice that's in the snow area. The other is your texture woods. You have all kinds of texture: concrete, cobblestone. There's 3 different types, so you just kind of got to go and look around. There's a second other one that has like these salt ones. The bonus is extras. The bonus I think is for VIP bonus, and then these are VIP only. It's a special class kind of thing. So but there's a ton of different woods that you can find. Oh, another thing you're going to want to get in the beginning of your build, because whenever it gets dark, it gets really dark, is you're going to want to run up these steps. There's a lot of different stores in the game. Drive around, check those out. They're also on the map. But you're going to want one of these. So I'm going to buy one of these, because whenever it gets dark, you can't see a lot of stuff. Especially if you're working with black or any dark colors, it gets a little difficult to see. There are quests throughout the game. I recommend you just kind of poke around. If you look at the main page and see the different badges, you can figure out what the quest is. That's how I figured them out. Some of them you might need help with. I think the only one I have uploaded was whenever I did the axe quest. But there are others. I'll just have to re-record them and show how that's done. So this is your headlamp. There we go. Now I can see in the dark. Once you get your property, before you leave, click on the menu button, go to load save, choose the area you want to plot or save your plot to. And once you click it, it's going to come up with a message of, do you want to overwrite this plot or this save or whatever? Choose yes. And then it'll automatically save. It'll say, okay, your progress is saved or whatever. And then when you leave, you'll click that again and click on the plot that you've chosen. It'll give you the option to save and reload in case you are reloading for some reason. And then it'll give you the option to save and no reload. So once it says save successful, safe to leave, you are able to leave with no problem. So that's about it. Just a short blurb on how to get started. I will eventually get a video on the different quests. I will also do a different, an updated video on how to drive the boat and not go flying through the ground and across the land, which you will probably do in the beginning. So I am MammaRocks. This is Builder's Edition 3. Have a good day and a better tomorrow.